Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So what I've got here is two Rokform products. One of them is their universal ball mount or ball adapter, which is this one. It's basically a RAM mount ball. And the other one is the motorcycle mount vibration dampener version 2. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and dismantle this and put the vibration dampener on here. That way I can hook this up to my RAM mount on my motorcycle and use my phone on it. So if you have one of these universal ball mounts, be aware they've got two versions of the vibration dampeners. You have to get the version 2 to work with this one. Now Rokform does have a video that they let me see to show me how to combine the two together. Unfortunately, I don't know why, but the video is panned out really far, so you can see most of the guy, but you can't see the devices because it's panned out too far. They didn't zoom it in, and the video starts halfway through the process. So what I'm going to try to do here is figure out how to get these two combined together and record it just in case anybody else out there is trying to figure out how to do this. I believe we can get away with it with the whole process with just a Torx key. If not, we may or may not need a screwdriver. I don't know until we take this apart and look into it. Let's go ahead and do this. And here is the vibration dampener. Again, you need version 2. This one does come with a hex key, but it is for this particular screw here, and it doesn't fit to these screws. For some reason, they don't give you a hex key that fits these little ones. So let's go ahead and get started. I do know the first thing we're going to need to do is take this one apart. Now be careful, there is a spring inside of here, so it will be pushing this out. So just be aware of that. As you unscrew it, it's going to make it more difficult because one side will be pushed up while the rest is getting pushed down. Just go ahead and make sure you put some pressure on it to keep it in place. Make sure you don't lose any of these screws because obviously you will need it again. Careful taking it off because again, like I said, there is a spring inside of here. Okay, so here's the inside of it. You got your RAM mount here. You are going to need to remove this piece from what I can tell. Okay, so that Allen screw or the hex key they give you will fit this one, I believe. Yes, it will. So if I'm right, what we need to do is unscrew this, remove this piece, and I think we will then put it onto here and then mount this back onto here is what I think it is. But let's go ahead and give it a try and see if that is right or not, because really from all we need from here is going to be this base key or plate as well as the RAM mount, and then we just need to make sure we can connect the two together. So I'm guessing this is what needs to be done. I'm not sure we can reuse the screw or we need to use the other one. Okay, we'll probably go ahead and use the screw that comes with the vibration dampener because it is longer. And as you can see, it does have the blue thread lock on it. So I will put this one off to the side. And let's go ahead and take this Rokform off. And yep, it looks like that is how it works. Because now you got the visual mounting portion. You can see how this fits right over this. And yep, that looks to be it. Since we have a new locking piece here, we don't need to put this one back into it. It's just not necessary, especially since it's screwed directly into it. As for that, let me see. I don't really think it matters too much what direction this is placed. My guess is it doesn't actually matter at all. Okay, so let me go ahead and, like I said, use the screw that came with the vibration dampener. Okay, make sure it's nice and tight. And then we'll go ahead and screw this back into it. We no longer need this piece, and we don't need this piece anymore either. And we don't really need this screw. I don't want to lose the screw though. So let's go ahead and just screw it back into this piece here, just in case I ever want to dismantle the two. Okay, now this thing is keyed a special way. As you can see, it's kind of like a triangle shape, but this one's going straight across while these are not in equal distances. So you are going to need to make sure that you align it properly. Like you can't see it here, but I can see one hole here and one hole here, but nothing over here. So you got to rotate it until you see all three holes, which I now see. So let's go ahead and put these screws back in. Oops, that's the wrong one. Now one thing's for sure, it is a lot more bulky, as you can see, compared to the way it was before when it just had this on it. And then the ball with the dampener, it's a lot more bulky now. And if you're not sure why you need a vibration dampener for your phone when you're on the motorcycle, it's because of all those micro vibrations constantly occurring over and over and over again could potentially damage your phone. So this is supposed to absorb a lot of that. A lot of those vibrations are supposed to be absorbed by this right here to protect your electronic devices. And if you're the type of person that doesn't keep your phone for very long, like pretty much me, I think I rotate my phone out every year. So like every time Samsung comes out with a new phone, I pretty much always get it. So it probably wouldn't really affect me too much, but for those of you that do keep phones for years and years, this is definitely going to be recommended in order to protect your investment. So this looks like it. Everything is screwed in tight again. As you can see it, the dampener right there is in effect. It does have that little wiggle room to, like I said, to absorb the micro vibrations. So all I gotta do is connect this to my bike, to the ram mount arm on my bike, and I am done. Well, I hope this is helpful to some of y'all. And like I said, the video that was on Rokform's website, you really couldn't see what was going on. So hopefully if anyone was also wondering how these two go together, this is it. So I hope it's helpful to some of y'all. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day and y'all stay safe out there.